beginning of the summer, we witnessed the advent of a big transfer window in 2023. I said to myself, this could be the biggest transfer window in a long time. But, oh boy, I never could have imagined this. Rice, Kane, Szoboszlai, Bellingham, Mahrez, Messi, Busquets, Nkunku, McAllister, Kante, Havertz, Mount, Maddison. Blockbuster transfers, legends leaving Europe, and clubs building for titles. This has been the weirdest, the biggest, and the most expensive transfer window by far in the history of football, and the numbers prove that point. The transfer window. That's the time when new stories begin, and some come to an end. Tottenham fans are realising what we've all been saying for years. They're never going to win a title. But on the other side of North London, the light has finally turned on, and they've bought a player who can actually make them title contenders. This year we had to bid farewell to a highly appreciated era of football, with some true legends of the game leaving for bigger money elsewhere. It's difficult to imagine the Champions League without Messi and Benzema in the lineup. Anyways, even though these transfers are very controversial, it's not a new phenomenon for sports legends to try and squeeze the last juice out of their ending careers in lower performing leagues. But I never could have imagined what was going to happen after the news about Benzema going to Saudi Arabia broke out, with an avalanche of players following after Benzema and Ronaldo going to Saudi Arabia. And it's not just aging players. Footballers with several years left in the tank, like Mendy and Kante, are also travelling to the east. And the reason is obvious. Money. The average salary these players had in Europe was $7 million, and now the average is $32 million. That is an extreme rise. To put it into perspective, we can compare these salaries to other sports. One of the world's biggest NBA stars, Steph Curry, has a $48 million annual salary. Lamar Jackson recently signed a new deal for $52 million. World-leading tennis legend Djokovic, $16 million per year. The highest-paid MLB player, Ohtani, $30 million. And then we have Benzema, $107 million per year. And we're talking about a 35-year-old superstar way below his top level. $107 million per year. Oh, wait. Ronaldo, $210 million per year. Ronaldo signed a mind-blowing contract worth $210 million a year, which averages out to $7 million per game. It stands as the biggest contract ever signed in the history of any sport. However, astonishingly, Messi had the potential to surpass even that. Messi was offered a staggering contract of $437.7 million a year to come to Saudi Arabia. However, I can only imagine that someone had a word with him, as such an astronomical offer would likely have far-reaching implications and raise concerns within the footballing community. Instead, he signed a, if we only count his annual salary, $54 million per year deal with Inter Miami. And still, he is, by a couple of millions, outperforming the biggest athletes in every other major sport. And we're talking about a player moving out and into his final years of playing top-level competitions. And this is just his salary. The signing of Messi created the biggest boom in US football history. As soon as the announcement was made, tickets to see Inter Miami saw a significant surge in price, reaching as high as $624 for matches in September. This represents a tenfold increase compared to ticket prices before Messi's joining. Inter Miami's popularity skyrocketed on social media, particularly on Instagram, where their following grew from 1 million followers to an even more substantial number after the announcement of Messi's arrival. This remarkable growth has positioned Inter Miami as one of the most followed US team sports ever, surpassing even teams from the NFL, MLB, NHL, and other teams within the MLS. Messi's arrival has undoubtedly catapulted the club into the limelight, attracting a global fan base and unprecedented attention from sports enthusiasts worldwide. But the money could also be viewed as the enemy of the game, because there is one particular story that made headlines. For years, we witnessed Jordan Henderson's inspirational rise, the heir after Gerrard. He was going to be the new Captain Fantastic. His unwavering commitment to his team and his relentless pursuit of glory in the Premier League. A true stalwart, a captain that inspired his comrades to go beyond their limits, and a symbol of unity on and off the pitch. And then came the unexpected twist. A press conference that left fans divided and hearts shattered. Henderson's decision to trade the green fields of the Premier League for the unfamiliar grounds of Saudi Arabia's Football League sparked an inferno of debates and raised eyebrows across the globe.
But he's our top club! What the f*** he moving
But he's not
for?
going to play at your top club.
Says who?
Says me.
Some argue that this transfer was nothing more than a quest for riches, an opportunity for financial gain that outweighed the loyalty to his beloved club, and worse, challenging the one belief he gave us all: football is for everyone. The critics claim that he deserted his legacy, tarnishing the memories he etched into the hearts of fans. But there's always another side to the story. Henderson himself cited the chance to explore new horizons, to challenge himself in a different league, and to leave a mark on a footballing culture that's yet to reach its zenith. He wants to be a part of bringing football to the world. So, to end the era of Henderson, I have made a poem for me to describe the situation. In the realm of football, a tale unfolds, a legend's journey, so the story goes. From Premier League's embrace he dared to roam, to Saudi's sands where echoes find a home. In floodlights' glow he stood a shining star, a captain's heart beating near and far. Through trials and triumphs he carved his way, in loyal colours where memories lay. But winds of change whispered upon his soul, a distant call, a path to the unknown. Controversy sparked, opinions flared as pundits clashed, emotions bared. Some deemed it greed, a quest for gold, some shattered bond, a legacy sold. Yet hear his words, the captain's voice. In search of growth, he made his choice. So let us watch this saga unfold, as chapters write, both new and old. For in this poem we all play a part, fueling the love in every heart. Until next time, goodbye.